have not crashed that scooter or the car or anything at all. And then, of course, today, actually just like 20 minutes ago, I got back here and I had crashed the scooter. And it's really stupid. It was literally, I was going through a roundabout and just kind of like not paying attention, looking around, but I had my hand on the brake, and because I knew the guy in front of me was slowing down. He was in some crappy old beat up car, and it was just funny because he just randomly like slammed on his brakes. So I looked forward and I just and I ran right into him. It was really stupid, but it was pretty funny. So that was that. I can't speak Chinese very well, so I was just like, oh, no, 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 no. Your car's okay, your car's okay. The scooter, and I lifted the whole thing. It's like fell off, and the guy was like, whatever, bye. But it was just really funny, because I mean, that scooter is like busted up anyways, but I ripped the front to shreds. It's pretty funny. So that happened, and then I was on my way back here, and there's the train crossing thing. Phone ringing. Train crossing thing, like right there near the house. And it's really funny because it will have an arrow pointing in which direction the train is coming from. And if it's going south, like, you do not want to sit there because it's coming from the train station, which is, a block or two away. So it takes forever for it to go past if it's coming from that direction. And so the things were going down, and I gunned it as fast as I could, and like I went up on the railroad tracks, kind of like got air and landed back down, but I had to make like a sharp left turn to go down our street. And so I made it with like inches to spare, or I guess like seconds to spare it would be, but it was just really funny. I started busting out laughing. And these people were standing on the corner just staring at me like I was a crazy person. And so, like, as if I don't get enough attention because I'm a white person, it was just 50 times funnier because that happened. So they were already looking at me, and then they were like, what's wrong with her? So I'm sure I looked psychotic. It was really funny, though. I thought it was really funny. So then I got here, and now I'm just kind of doing whatever. But I leave, my flight is at 8:55 in the morning. It is 7:20 right now, so I got a little over 12 hours left to go. I'm excited. I'm very excited to come home. It's going to take me about 18 hours, but because of the time difference, it's technically only 3 hours. I take off here at about 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And I will land on Friday in Las Vegas at noon. So technically I took off at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, and I will land at 12 in the afternoon. So it's only 3 hours, but I will be up there for a very, very, very long time. So while everyone else in the world is having fun and doing their normal everyday things for 18 hours, I will be stuck on an airplane, and I can't sleep on airplanes unless I do like I did last time, where I snuck up in first class for a little while until I got yelled at to get out of there. But I most likely won't be sleeping. And seeing as I broke my phone, a month or two ago, I won't have any music. And unfortunately, I haven't figured it out yet, because last time when I came here, I left at nighttime from Las Vegas, and I landed in Taiwan. It was the morning. Well, actually, when I landed in Hong Kong, it was early, early, early morning, so the sun had just come up. But the entire 18 hours that I was on one flight, it was pitch black. So I don't know how it's going to be this time. I'm going against the sun, but I'm leaving in the morning, and then I'm landing in the morning. So I'm thinking I might actually take off when it's light outside, hit darkness, and then come back to light all in that same time. So I don't know. I just don't want the sun the entire time, because I'm definitely not going to be able to sleep because it's going to be light the entire freaking time. But I can write letters and all that kind of crap and get all that stuff out of the way. And they have the little DVD player thing in front of you where there's like 9 I've packed a little bit, but for the most part I haven't really packed everything. And it is ridiculous seeing how sunburnt I am. I ended up meeting, actually this is a really weird story. This girl found me on Facebook through some restaurant that I had liked or something on Facebook. And so I sent her a message and said, how do I know you? So she told me. And so she started talking about like, oh, you live in Chaozhou. I know a couple of Americans that live there. So I said, who? So she sent me their Facebook things and I was like, oh, friend request, hello, friend request. And it was these two girls. And then Yvonne and I closed the computer and we hopped on the scooter and went to the store. And this was the day before yesterday. So 15 minutes later, maybe, we were at the store and I saw those two girls and I felt so stupid because the entire time I've been in Taiwan I have not seen any American or white people in general here in our town. So it was really funny because I had literally just requested to be their friend, so I felt really weird. So I looked over and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so stupid. So I didn't say anything to them. And then they ended up sending me a Facebook message like 20 minutes later and was like, oh my gosh, who are you? We just saw you at the store. Like, this is really weird. So I felt like a stalker, creepy person. But I ended up talking to him and then we met up and we hung out. And then I hung out with him yesterday too. And so I took one of the girls, her name's Amber. We went to the beach yesterday for the whole morning and up to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was real hot outside, but we both got extremely sunburned. She got really, 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 really burnt on her back, and my face is just bright red. Like, it's like ridiculous. But I think like my chest and everything is okay. But I was driving, so I had my arm on the window as I was driving, and yeah. So you can't really see it on there, but I have like a cutoff where it's like red, but this part is like white. Totally just recorded like another like 7 minutes on that part of the video, so this is like a start over part because I don't know what the heck happened to the second half of it, but I guess that's a good thing because then I'll just cut it short. But pretty much what I was saying about the American people was we went and I got sunburnt, and so did Amber. She got really sunburnt too. But so I just think it's funny that I literally met the other American people in this town 3 days before I leave. So but they were saying like, oh, I bet if you would have met us a long time ago you would have stayed till July. And I think I probably would have, which, I don't know, not that, like, I can't handle being here in Taiwan without a bunch of American people, but it's just, I don't know. I'm totally all for, like, doing things on my own and stuff like that and everything, but it's like, it's a lot easier when you have people with you, or even one person with you, to, like, make things familiar, and I think I just kind of miss having that, close friendship, and I feel like I have that with Yvonne and everything, and Michelle too, but it's like with them I feel like they understand a lot more because they grew up the same way I did. Not saying that I'm not like open to people and whatever, but it's same thing with Michelle. She understands a lot more, so she left this morning actually to go back to Idaho. But so it's really comforting knowing that there's other people here that are going through the same kind of thing, but they all have each other, so, once it was like, holy crap, this thing has cut me off like 15 freaking times, so I'm gonna make this last like 3 minutes long. Once I realized that all these American people were here, I just was like, man, why didn't I meet you, back in the day? It would have made things so much easier, and I probably would have stuck it out and stuck around for a lot longer, but, anyways, doesn't matter. They're all really nice people, and I'm friends with them on Facebook now, so I'll be keeping up with their lives in Taiwan through Facebook and stuff like that, maybe Skype and things like that, so at least I can, it's like I'm here. But I got a lot of stuff to take care of back in America, so I can't stick around. But I guess I just want to say thank you if anybody from Taiwan, that has been with me through the whole thing is watching this. If you can understand me, I just want to say thanks for everything. Everyone I met here has been awesome. Well, for the most part, everybody. And there's so many things that I love about Taiwan that I will remember forever, so many things. And I would definitely recommend everybody go to Taiwan. Like, it's an amazing place. I love it. It's awesome. And there's so many things that I didn't get to see or do that I want to come back and see and do. So when you come, let me know. But overall, I just want to say, like, I've learned a lot from this, and I learned a lot of the language, and I learned a lot about the culture and the people, and there's so many things that I want to take back with me, that will change me for the rest of my life, and help me become a better person, and things that I think that everybody should see and learn. So I feel very lucky that I have seen these things and learned these things, while I'm young, and I am still young enough to apply it to the rest of my life. So it's really cool. It's really awesome knowing that I've got to do something like this, and it's so different from America. So it's not like, oh yeah, I went and lived in Canada. Not that there's anything wrong with Canada. I love, I think it's cool. But it's like, it's a different country. Culture's a little bit different, but for the most part, it's still that Western kind of deal. Whereas this is like very, very different. Asian countries are extremely different. Everything is different. So it's exciting. I love it, and I love the fact that I got to do this. And but I definitely want to come back all the time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get to. Hopefully soon. But yeah. So I guess this is it. Just saying, I love Taiwan, and I love this time that I got to spend here. It was very fun. But I can't wait to see my family and my friends and my life back home. So I miss everybody. I'll see you soon. T-minus 36 hours. Well, to Las Vegas people. East Coast people, it's like 2.5 weeks. May 1st. But I love you. Thank you if you've been watching this or if you kept up with me the entire time. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.